All right, here with head coach Marc Maloney heading into this week's NE10 tournament. Skyhawks third seed host Lemoyne tomorrow in the first round. Coach, I guess first off, just evaluate how your season's gone so far. You come in as a third seed, which is where you were last year this time. I guess overall, your thoughts on the season to date.
The girls have done a great job. The third seed is definitely a spot we're familiar with from last year. We're in the same exact position. 10-2 in conference. It's a tough conference, and 11-3 overall. So they definitely have seen a lot of action this year, and they've seen a lot of talent. And hopefully, that amount of play that we've done in the 9 weeks the season has gone will really serve us well over the next sprint to the finish. The whole playoff tournament will be wrapped up by next Sunday. So it's certainly coming up towards the end here.
Obviously, you're around this team every day, and you've becoming either defending champion. So to some extent, while you're the 3 seed, certainly that target on the back. How's the team embrace that? And I'm sure with your senior class, especially, a chance to go out with 3 championships in their careers.
Mm-hmm. The team certainly. We're very lucky. It's a very veteran team. We have 4 seniors, playing on the team here, and they've been just invaluable, not only on the court contributions, but what they've done for us. Transitioning last year to a new coach, to have them on board was really such a springboard for us to be able to have the success we did, and now with the opportunity to come back and do it all over again. The fact that they're battle tested certainly is very important in a situation like this, and as you said, they've won 2 titles in their 3 years, and then hopefully we can make it 3 and 4 to really applaud them and send them out the way they deserve for bringing this program up to the level it is at over their careers here.
All 3 of your seniors are kind of the top of your rotation. Let's talk about them maybe individually. I guess starting with Bailey, who holds down that number 1 spot, and also singles and doubles.
Bailey is. She has probably the hardest job on the team. She takes the best that every other team has to offer. They're usually some of the best players in the United States, if not internationally, and she does it to the best of her abilities. She's really a consummate team person in that position, and not to be overlooked, she's won some very important matches for us in that position, and it's so incredible when you think about the kind of player she's going up against. At the other positions, Annalise has been phenomenal for us. She's a tremendous leader. She's one of our captains. She clinched the championship for us last year, playing on one good shoulder, and it certainly wasn't the one she was using. So the fact that she has that kind of grit and determination, that's kind of set the tone for the team. She's kind of given that to the underclassmen and the other players, and they all just kind of look to follow her lead. So she's a huge proponent of our success in that lineup. And then Kirsty, who's we've used this year. She missed all last year with an injury. She's come back this year and done everything she can. She's done a great job, in the 3-hole, playing and then playing some doubles and winning a lot of those doubles matches. She's great to have. People forget how good of a player she is, but she's really been a huge spark plug for us up there. And then you have Caitlin McKinney, who's played for us as well, and she's one of probably the best people I've met in this business, and I see a lot of myself in her. She is coaching at the high school level currently. She's an amazing team person. She's a glue person. Anybody who's played team sports know how important those kind of people are, and she really, I hope people don't overlook that, because the contribution she's made to this team, we wouldn't be where we are without her either.
Great. And sophomores for you, Victoria Barbetta has really shown turn the corner, but showed a great improvement from her freshman year. Talk about what she's provided also towards the top of your lineup.
Yeah, Victoria, we're very lucky to have Victoria. She has quite the tennis pedigree. She was a fantastic junior player, and she came in last year, and she definitely took her lumps. Like with anybody, there's a learning curve when it comes to college tennis, and she responded to that through last year and into the spring, and she worked really, really hard this summer, and she came in, and she was, not a new player, but she was doing certainly some things that I didn't think she could do, and I knew she was going to be a very good player, but the way she's played this year, she's played a lot of 3 and 4 for us. She could play higher, but we're lucky enough to have the kind of depth where she can play down there, but she's not only been a huge rock for us at that hole this year, but going forward, she's going to be an even bigger piece in the years coming.
In addition to that depth, Emma Perinos, another sophomore, who's given you probably, like Victoria, could probably play higher in your rotation, but gives you great depth, down at 4 or 5.
Absolutely, no. Emma's a rock down there. I know I can put her down there, and she's going to come back with a victory. And with the way our team is built, that's very, very important for us. And to have somebody like her and her her entire family are tennis players. They're legends in this part of Massachusetts. So to have them as resources and them with us is great for the program. And she's a great kid as well. She's like the other 12 girls on the team. She does what's best for the team. You never hear any complaining. And even though she's quiet once in a while, she can probably crack a room up. So.
And in your freshman, Nicole Downey, an immediate impact for you. Had a good run in the B draw down at the ITAs, and just one loss so far on the singles side for her. Just really stepped in and made a contribution.
Absolutely, Nicole. We brought Nicole along a little slowly because we have the depth and the ability to do so, and she's responded really well since the beginning of preseason. She's a dramatically different player. She, like every freshman, comes in and realizes that everybody around her is a number one, just like she was. So initially, she definitely had some lumps, but she's came across the other way. She has one conference loss. She did win the ITA B draw, which is a heck of an accomplishment when you think of the talent she faced in that draw, including some of her other teammates. So just to have her be able to step in as a freshman and contribute, that's probably a little more than I even originally thought when she got onto campus.
Open tomorrow with Lemoyne. You played them out there a couple weeks ago, a 6-3 win. What did you see from them, and what challenges maybe do they present to you, and what's going to be important tomorrow to come away with a win in advance?
Yeah, Lemoyne's a good team. We beat them 6-3, but it was one of those matches where it definitely is a lot closer than the score indicated. They're very well coached. They're top. They have a fantastic number one who's a freshman. Their top three really are very, very solid international players. And what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to rely on our depth, and we're going to have to rely on our doubles, because that's how we've won for the past 2 years, and that's how we're going to have to continue to do so.
All right, Coach. Well, congratulations on the season so far, and best of luck this week.
Thank you.